Oh, well, here we go again. Hi, I'm Rob the accountant. I love everybody. I think everybody's entitled to a set of rights. I think if you're a man, you get equal rights in America. I think if you're a woman, you get equal rights in America. I don't believe that there's any other differences there. You're a man or a woman. If you're a woman and you want to be a man, no problem, then you're a man. If you're a man and you want to be a woman, no problem, then you're a woman. But there are two sexes, and the United States Constitution guarantees everyone equal rights under the law. And that means we all have equal rights. That doesn't mean one group gets more rights than the next, or one group gets to have a higher, level of, hey, I'm offended than another group. We should also remember that some of the terms of equal rights in the United States really, when we're talking about rights, we are talking about like real things. Like people forget separate but equal, where there were two sets of bathrooms. There was a bathroom for white people, and there was a bathroom for colored people, right? There was a distinction in the type of discrimination that we used to have. Now, in terms of all the sexual arena or all this sexual preference or whatever you want to call it, there is no discrimination. People are free to go everywhere, just like there doesn't seem to be any discrimination with people taking their service animals, not service animals because they're blind or something, because we have service animals because they have emotional problems and they need them everywhere. So now everywhere you go, you've got full-size dogs everywhere. You got dogs on the plane. So in America, you're free to do what you want. But you know what I'm just not understanding is this constant push to make men into girls. I just don't get it. Listen, all right, first of all, nobody goes to the NFL to watch the chicks on the sideline. First of all, yeah, the cheerleaders are cool, and everybody likes them, but no one's paying $5,000 and $10,000 for tickets to go watch the cheerleaders. Okay, it's a side show. Okay, but to go and take a sport that is by all definitions, I don't care what you say on this, okay? Nobody's going to say otherwise, okay? Because there's not a WFL league. There's not a women's football league, right? Because I don't think we have enough women that fit the profile to run down and smash other women on a field and knock them out. I just don't know if we have enough women in that arena. But I'm not sure how long they would last if they were going to do that. But here is the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, I just listen. It's not about being angry. Okay, it's not about caring. Okay, but people go to the NFL games to take their family. We got the military on the side. We got law enforcement. We expect our players to act accordingly. We expect them to have this moral clause relative to their contracts. And so, why we're going out there and pretending that this guy like this, watch this crap. Okay, let's just watch it. Okay. I have to turn off the music or our YouTube will flag me. But let's just watch this nonsense. And again, this is, we got the start of the NFL league, start of football starting here. And this is what the Minnesota Vikings decide to do because, their primary quarterback is injured. So they've got a backup who's, by all definitions, a rookie. So let's throw some salt in here. So, again, if you, whatever, do you have? Ooh, nice flip. No other of the girls did flips, just him, obviously. Okay, look at all those, and then you got the little kids and stuff. Okay, and it's just like, let's just watch it one more time. Okay, listen, the whole center of this attention is a guy. A guy. I mean, why didn't they just put him in the damn bikini? I mean, he should have wear the same crap shit that the girls are wearing, right? I mean, how is this equal? And again, I just, the NFL is going to play a whole bunch of games in Europe, and you know what? It just seems like they've made their money. They've made their money off the Americans, and so they don't need us anymore. Like the rest of our government here, unless everything else that affects the American people, we get shitted on. We're the last ones. that have to always react to this stuff. And again, I'm sorry. And again, this is not about somebody's rights. This isn't about being against, a tranny or any of this stuff. It's just like, it's the point of the matter is nobody goes to a football game to watch the cheerleaders. And nobody goes to the football game to watch the cheerleaders who are dudes. This is just ridiculous. And it's just one more thing that is just going to take money away from Minnesota. It's going to take money away from the team. And what it really does is it diminishes all of these girls on the cheerleading squad for whatever reasons you want to believe. They got themselves nice and pretty. They did what they needed to do so they could be cheerleaders for an NFL team. And now they got to contend with Bo Jackson. Oh, wait, that's a bad name. Sorry, Bo Jackson. Now we got to tell you, Bo Diddley here and his little dingaling. And he gets to go and sit there and pretend he's a cheerleader and all the honors of sitting on the sideline of an NFL. And not to be honest, he doesn't even have a set of boobs. It's just insane. I'm sorry. I don't care. You guys can all hate me. You can flame me. But I'm just done with the NFL. I'm just done. I'm done with any organization as part of their entertainment value feels they need to make quasi-political statements. I am tired of it. I'm so tired of it. Again, same thing with the immigration and ICE and all you people out there stopping law enforcement from deporting people again. And now I'm frustrated on this because I never once saw you in the last 15 years with George Floyd or any of these other people, the guy on Long Island who died for selling cigarettes. I never saw any of you Caucasian people step in front of the police to save one of us brown people. But suddenly, you're out there in front of law enforcement. He's trying to save all these people. And now we've got an NFL team in Minnesota, the Minnesota Vikings, which used to be a great team. And Brett Favre retired from there. And, their story for the 2025 NFL season is going to be, hey, let's throw some dorky male cheerleaders on the side of the field with the girls and pretend they're cheerleaders. I'm Rob. I hope you guys have a great week. Talk to you guys later. Bye for now.